Gents, been a while since I made a video, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One of them, I've been in the UK for a few weeks, England and Scotland. While I was there, I obviously looked out for Matchbox cars, and I got the selection that you can see here, about 50 altogether, and I'll go through them one at a time and see what we've got. But the other reason is I've got other projects going on, and I'll just show you now a couple of the projects that I have going on in my workshop. I'm working on a Honda 4-cylinder 350, that's this one, and that's coming on pretty well. Got the carb sorted out and it's running fairly well now. There's my Triumph T160, which is really a clean up and service project, which I'm also working on. There's another Honda 350 4-cylinder I'm building. There's the engine for it, which I'm also building from scratch. All that's keeping me pretty busy, but let's have a look at some of these Matchbox cars I brought back from UK. First up, number 27 Mercedes. This cost about 50p, about $1. Needs a windscreen and painting, and get round to that later. Next was a Zodiac, number 53. It's complete, bit tatty, will need a paint job, but not too bad otherwise. This cost me a couple of quid, £3 or £4. Here's a Fairlane police saloon. I've done one of these before, I think it was in white some time ago, but it's complete and just needs a makeover, a bit of attention, bring it back to good condition. And here's another one in about the same condition. One of these will be getting restored in the future, maybe both, who knows. Looks like I paid £3 for that one. It's about $6. Still a lot cheaper than eBay. Here's the Galaxy Fire Chief. This would be a $1 car, I think. Again, tatty, but complete. Needs plastics. I think I mentioned most of these cars cost 50p to $1, to £1 rather, $1 or $2, and a lot of them for spare parts. Here's a Mustang, number 8, Leslie number 8. Been well painted by some kid in the past. Steering's not working. We might be able to fix that. We'll see how we go. That would have been another $1 car. The another Fire Chief car, this time the Fairlane, in pretty poor condition. I'll need to be looking for parts for this one, but I will do it eventually. Another 50p car. I bought boxes of bits and pieces, that spare parts for cheap old cars to restore. Here's the Pontiac Continental, as you were, Pontiac convertible, number 39, and it needs at least a windscreen, steering wheel and a driver, and I don't know where else, but that's another one that will be done and painted. Looks like a pink. Number 72 Jeep, only needing a good paint job and tyres, 5 tyres, all available, and I will get them. I think it needs a tow hook as well. Yeah. Next up will be an evening mail van, number 42. When I find it, here it is. Been painted several times in the past, so that will need a repaint obviously, and some parts. Looks like I'll be ordering lots of spare parts in the next few weeks or months. Next one up is a bottle float, milk float. I have another one of these. This is number 21, and that looks like that cost me £2, $4. Again, much cheaper than eBay, and just needing a tidy up. A Bedford van. Don't know what model this was. It's a number 25, and I don't know what decals will be needed yet. It's been overpainted in blue. Here's a Morris J2 ute or pickup truck, depending where you live. Again, it's an early-ish one, and needs a good paint. And another one cost me $4 by the look of it. And here's another one, same condition, needs the same treatment. That would have been, I don't know, $1, $2 maybe. Here is the VW Caravanette. This is going to need plenty of parts. Doors for a start, plastics. It's got the interior and it's got grey wheels, so I think it's an early-ish one. Look forward to doing that one. But this caravan, there's no number on it. It's a Lesney obviously, and it needs tow hook as usual, and cost me, well, $6. Must have been feeling flush when I saw that one. There's the missing tow hook. Honda trailer. I wanted one of these for a while, and this one cost me £5, $10. I'm definitely feeling flush. I don't have a bike, so I desperately need a bike to go on there. I'll have to look out for one. This is the, where is it? It's a kennel truck, number 50. And that again is going to need plenty of spares to bring that up to spec. I think this one is a Austin removal van. Can't find a number on it anywhere. Missing an axle, 2 wheels obviously, and the back doors. But another one that's picked up, I don't know, 50p, something like that, just for spares or repair, who knows. What we got? A Dodge. Is that a Dodge? No, that's a Thames Trader Ricker, number 13. I've got one of these already. There's quite a bit missing from this one, so it will be either restored or spare parts or passed on. £2, $4. Here's the Mercedes coach, number 68. This needs a fair bit of repair. The plastics look alright, looks like they can be recovered, but down that side there, see the casting, it's broken in parts. That'll be an interesting one to try and fix, and that's the number 68. There's the repairs required. This one's the Dodge Wrecker. I've already restored one of these and it's got a fair bit missing, so again it could be spare parts. If you buy reproduction wheels, they're €2 or €4. You buy a car like this for 50p and you get 4 spare wheels. A Lomas ambulance number 14, overpainted in white, all complete and in not bad condition, so apart from the doors which are missing, straightforward restoration and paint. And here's another one, overpainted, this time the wheels as well. So that will, one of these will be being restored. Got one door there, so halfway. We'll see which one comes up for restoration. Here's the number 25 petrol tanker. I've got a couple of these lying around, so once again it will be maybe restored and maybe used for spare parts, or maybe passed on to somebody else, who knows. This one is the site hut truck number 60, obviously missing the hut, but straightforward restoration by the parts. Here's another one, exactly the same condition, and probably one of them will get the treatment. Here's a sugar container, missing wheels, 2 I think, yeah, missing a couple of wheels, missing the back panel, so that's more parts to order. I know they're available. And here's another one, exactly the same except it's got all the wheels. So again, one of these will be restored and one will be used for parts. There's a broken wheel there, no problem. This is the number 37 cattle truck. Missing the cattle obviously, missing the tailgate. Again, parts to order. But straightforward apart from that. And here's another one, exactly the same except for missing axle and wheels, and this looks like a spare parts car. Number 10, the Unimog, and it is only missing paint and tyres, so that should be straightforward. Oh, is that toe broken? I think it is. Usually are, aren't they? Number 20, the fire pump truck. I don't have one of these, so I will be looking for the parts for it, and somewhere down the track it will get restored to go along with my Merryweather. This one is a GMC tipper truck. I think it's number 26, and as usual it's missing the tailgate and a bit battered. Number 7, what's left of a refuse truck. I don't know if all the parts are available for this or if it's worthwhile doing, but it came in a box of bits and pieces, cheap enough. A Dodge crane truck, well and truly painted over the years, but ripe for a restoration job. Look at the thick paint on there. Some kids had fun with that. And that is a number 63. Why is this called an iron fairy crane? I've got no idea. But it's a number 42 iron fairy crane. Missing bits and pieces, and one for the future. Number 15, a little forklift. Also missing bits and pieces. I see the steering wheel's gone. There's no driver. A bit battered. Maybe it'll be restored, maybe not. Who knows? Number 65, combine harvester. Needing a bit of love. Front tyres and a driver. That's what I can see at the moment. All available from the parts suppliers. And here's another one, exactly the same condition, needing exactly the same parts. This one's the hay trailer. It's got no numbers on it, but it's a Lesney. There you go, Lesney hay trailer. It's got an A where we'd expect to see a number. I don't know what that means. And here is a pretty sad looking Lotus. I got a couple of these, so again, maybe it'll be restored and maybe spare parts. But it came in a box of bits and pieces. Got to be useful for something. This one's interesting. These are being sold on eBay as Lesney number 11 Royal Mail vans. I don't believe it's Lesney at all. Unless Lesney made budgie cars. I think this is a budgie number 11. But I do like it. It's an early one. I like it a lot. Budgie Toys, I think. If you know, you can let me know in the comments maybe. That would be useful. One of my favourite Matchbox toys is the number 17 Metropolitan Taxi. I like these. I restored one a while ago and had a lot of trouble matching the paint. And I believe it needs a wheel, the one I've restored. I like that. I might leave that one alone. Put it with the grandkids collection. Well, the great grandkids collection. I like this little Woolsey 500. Another early one. Be an easy fix. Just really a new wheel and a paint job. I think this is an Austin breakdown truck. There's no number on it, so again it's an early one again, and it doesn't look like too difficult to fix. 2 axles and a casting, that's it. So that one will definitely be getting sorted out. Here's a Daimler ambulance. Very complete, more or less. Are the doors there? Does it have any doors? That's the number 14. It's another one of my favourite little cars, Morris Minor. According to the information online, these dark bluey green cars with grey wheels are supposed to be the hardest to find. I was almost tempted to leave it alone, but I think I will give it the restoration treatment. It might be the next one I do. I like it. And another little beauty, the MGTD. I used to have a MGTC in 1958 and it looked very much like this, but this is a TD according to Matchbox, so TD it is. This one will be getting the treatment sometime down the track. I really like it. Missing a driver and I suppose a steering wheel, but they're available. Well, that's all my treasures from UK, folks. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see some of these restored in the future, click on the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and you'll be notified in advance when a video is completed. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you in the near future.